universe wants you to feel good. It wants you to win. It wants you to feel confident in your body. It wants you to have your dream body. What's up, everybody? It's your favorite YouTuber, the spiritual bad bitch. My name is Anilasita. I know I have not been on here for a long ass fucking time, but I'm back. I recorded a life update video, which I'm gonna be posting soon, about all the personal shit that's been going on in my life. And I am literally so blown away that I'm almost at 20,000 subscribers. The last time I freaking posted, I was at like 9K. So this is insane. Thank you so much for the support, but I don't want to keep chatting shit. Let's get into the topic of this video, which is how you really manifest a change of appearance, okay? There's gonna be timestamps because I'm gonna be sharing a lot of things first about the law of attraction in general, because I think that manifesting a change in appearance is as easy as manifesting anything else. And if you've been following me for a while, then you know that I share different types of manifestation techniques and stories, and those are perfectly fine to manifest change in appearance. But this video is gonna be all about the specifics of how to really get your dream body, whatever it may be. I've been getting this DM a lot about how to manifest change in appearance, so bitch, I'm giving it to you guys. So as I said, there will be timestamps, but let me just start by saying that the technique that you use literally does not matter when you want to manifest any kind of change of appearance. What matters is your understanding of the law of attraction in relation to your body. So there's lots to talk about. Where do I start? First, I just want to say that your mind and your physical body are constantly connected. I'm going to give you an example. But for all my ladies, have you ever fantasized or daydreamed about a guy and you low-key went into some dirty scenarios in your head and you were low-key getting a little bit horny and your coochie started to fucking buzz and feel like there's butterflies down there? That's a typical example of your mind and your body being connected. In that moment, were you with a guy? No, you were fantasizing, but yet your body cannot tell the difference between something that you are imagining and something that is actually happening. So only you thinking about a guy that you like and getting all hot and bothered and shit made your punani get these butterflies and start tingling, right? Same way that if you think about a lemon, your mouth is gonna go all sour and shit as if you're about to eat a lemon, but it's only the thought that caused that. These are just examples to show you that your mind and your physical are always connected. What does that mean? That means that you're literally in control of your body. I want to tell you another little story of a guy who, when he was a kid, he saw this other guy who was very muscly, and he saw his back and he was like, wow, he's got an amazing body. I want to have a back like that one day. You want to know something? 8 years later, his back literally had the same structure as that guy that he saw when he was a kid. So he was so fascinated by this image that he actually manifested that image with his thoughts in his body. His body became that which he was fascinated with when he was a kid. And I know some of you might be thinking, yeah, but that could be a coincidence. But for those of you who are ready to open your mind and tap into the spirituality of this life and realize that you really are the creator of your experiences, that including the way that your body looks, you will realize that that story is not a coincidence. It is showing how somebody was deliberately creating their physical by a thought process of being fascinated and inspired by somebody else's body. Now the problem is, you're gonna ask me, but why does my body not look the way that I want it to look? I look at models and I'm like, she looks amazing, but I don't look like that. Why don't I look like that? That's because a lot of people's dominant thoughts are actually on what they lack and not what they actually have. The way that you need to look at the law of attraction in terms of changing your physical appearance is you are either focusing on what you want or you are focusing on what you're lacking. That's really how simple it is. So if your thoughts around your body feel bad, that means that you are focusing on the lack because you constantly have a stream of well-being going through your body. It is actually your birthright to be happy, to feel good about yourself, and to be confident. Joy and health And good thoughts and vibrations are literally constantly going through your body. That's your natural state. But the problem is so many things happen in this life that bring us away from our natural states and make us suffer. And it's not because that stream of well-being stopped flowing. It's rather because we started resisting that stream of well-being from going through us. So why am I explaining this? I need you to become aware that when you have negative thoughts about your body, it is all about your perspective. It's not because your body is inherently bad. It's just because that's the label that you are giving to it, and you're focused more on what you don't have rather than what you do have. Every time that you focus on thoughts that feel good around your body, you will attract that good feeling body. I'm gonna give you an example of how you can use this direction of your thoughts to manifest something physical. I used to have acne, but I only had it here, and on my forehead. So instead of every time I looked in the mirror focusing on the spots where I had acne, I would focus on the spots where I didn't have acne, which was my cheeks and my chest. And I would literally look at myself in the mirror and completely ignore the spots that had acne and say, oh my God, thank you for this clear skin. I would touch my cheeks and be like, thank you for this clear skin. And every time I would wash my face or put on my makeup, I wouldn't put so much judgment on the parts where there was acne because I didn't want to feed that negative vibration, because it's not you. When you have those negative thoughts about anything on yourself, it's not you. You literally just have to redirect your thoughts to something that feels better than the original negative thought, and you will literally manifest something better, which for me was clear skin. So the more that I was focusing on my cheeks, the rest of my face cleared up. And this is a true story, okay? Because the universe wants you to feel good. It wants you to win. It wants you to feel confident in your body. It wants you to have your dream body. But you just don't realize your power, and that's what I'm here for, to remind you of your power, that you came here as a deliberate creator, and for you to realize that all that is required for you to get the body you want is to realize you are in control of it. You are in control of your body. It's really just a matter of making a decision and focusing on what kind of experiences you want to have with your body. So you probably came here because there's something specific that you want to manifest on your body. Maybe it's weight loss, maybe it's having a smaller nose, maybe it's having bigger tits, maybe it's having a curvier figure. I don't know what you came here to manifest, but I'm here to tell you that whatever that thing is, I promise you, you can attain it. Most people just don't believe that they can change their physical with their mental. But as I said, your physical and mental are literally connected. I'm gonna tell you one of my insecurities, actually. One of my insecurities is my arm fat, my back fat. But instead of looking at myself in the mirror and literally hating myself for the things that I don't like in my body, I would focus on the parts of my body that I did like my butt, like my legs, like my waistline. And you know what I've realized is the more that I've started appreciating those things in my body and feeling beautiful in myself and deciding, nah, I love my body and my arms are gonna change, the more that I appreciate the rest of my body, I notice that literally my arms look slimmer. When I go back to look at them a few days later, it's almost like the moment that I let go of attaching my worth to how skinny my arms are, they actually morphed into the shape that I liked on my body. Isn't that crazy? A big thing that is going to influence whether or not you are going to manifest a change in appearance is your belief system. You cannot attract a slim physique if you're having fat thoughts. So if you have thoughts like, I'm so fat, I'm so unattractive, I'm so ugly, I'm so overweight, whatever the case may be, those thoughts are not going to attract the slender body you want. If you came here to manifest something specific in your body, then I need you to think thoughts of somebody who has what you want to manifest. I know that can be hard, but put yourself in the position of a person who has what you want. How would they live their life? How would they dress? How would they talk about themselves? How would they think about themselves? Okay, so now that I've gone on about explaining different things, I hope that a lot of that is making sense. I do think it's really important to know those things. Now let's talk about how can you actually manifest it, like what type of techniques. So as I said before, the first step before any technique is that You need to make a decision to redirect your thoughts. You're not going to attract that change in appearance until you realize that you're capable of doing that, until you realize that you are powerful and you can literally change your physical with your mental. The moment that you realize that, half of the work is already done because you believe you can do it. So the technique is only going to be sort of the small part that brings that about into your life. Now, let's get to techniques. So the first one I'm going to mention is the law of assumption. That's not necessarily a technique, but the law of assumption is basically the things that you simply assume about yourself will end up being true at some point. It's kind of similar to the law of attraction because it's like that focus on a certain thought brings that into your experience. What you're going to do to manifest a change in appearance with the law of assumption is to start saying shit to yourself as if you already have that thing which you want. I heard a story once of a girl who was literally joking around about how big her booty is, that she literally manifested a big juicy booty. And that energy of joking around about it and assuming like, yeah, I got a big butt. Like she would say stuff like, yeah, he's hitting on me because I got a big butt. That's the law of assumption. It's just assuming you already have that thing. And the more that you put that energy out into the universe, your body will literally change to that. You can do that basically by writing down affirmations or even just saying to yourself in the mirror or in your head, I have a big butt, or I have a small nose, or I have a tiny waist, whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, right? Say that to yourself. And I promise you, the more that you do it, your body will change. But what's really important is that you do this with fun and you enjoy it, and it's something that feels good, because as I said in the beginning, if it doesn't feel good, you're disconnected from who you really are. You're disconnected from the stream of well-being which is always going through you. The universe wants you happy, the universe wants to see you win, but you need to realize that. And the moment that you realize that, saying affirmations like, I'm fucking beautiful, and like my eyes are fucking gorgeous, and I have such a small tiny nose, the more that you joke around about that after realizing that you are a powerful creator, it's gonna feel so much better than if you just say affirmations but you don't even believe what you're saying. The next thing I will say is subliminals. I really believe in subliminals. I think they're so powerful. I've made a video about my glow up story which talked about subliminals as well. Basically, subliminals, should you not know, is audio tracks on YouTube where they essentially are playing a song, and then in the background of the song there's affirmations that are sped up that your conscious mind cannot hear, but your subconscious mind is picking up on it. And we manifest from our subconscious. So if we have thoughts about ourselves like we're unattractive and our nose is big, something like subliminals can literally reprogram our subconscious mind to think I have a small nose, even though we've always believed we have a big nose, and that's how it will manifest. Do you get me? So what you can do is literally just type in, subliminals for big butt or subliminals for tiny waist, whatever it is you came here to manifest, right? And then listen to that consistently. So I think the main thing is that you only do it when you're in the right energy. Don't be hard on yourself if one day you don't listen to subliminals, but you've been listening to them for like the last 3 days. Just do it when you feel like it. You could do it while you're journaling, while you're cleaning up your room, or while you're writing affirmations or doing your makeup. Now, the last few techniques I wanted to talk about is techniques like the 369 method, the 17-second method. I've got videos on both of those, and even manifesting with an orgasm. You can use any technique. I'm not going to sit here and act like one technique is the best, because quite frankly, all of them work. You can use the 369 method for weight loss. I've seen people do that and be successful at it. My advice to you is choose the technique which feels the most fun, and then go with that one. If you want to do it once, only do it once. If you want to do it multiple times, do it multiple times. I always get this message where people ask me, oh, should I do it once or do I do it many times? It doesn't matter. It literally doesn't matter. Just tune into yourself and what feels fun. But anyways, that is all I will say for today. I really hope that this video resonated and made sense and made you fucking believe in yourself, because you can do it. You can manifest your dream body. You can manifest physical changes. I've seen other people do it. I've done it on myself. So I definitely know it's possible. But I'm going to leave it at that now. I hope you enjoyed this. Thank you so much for being on my channel and watching my videos. I appreciate you. I'm sending you so much love and light.